I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall.
How about that lead-in, Shannon?
That's awesome. Good morning, CJ.
Oh, Happy New Year to you.
Yes. It's off to a great start in 25.
Well, and Home Builders Remodelers is really off to a great start. There's a ton happening. The Wish Home, everyone's talking about. I got Chambers sending me emails about it, making sure the world knows. And I'm telling folks, we already do. We're ready to win this home.
Yes. So, the Wish Home really kicked off. It was soft launched in December, but it really kicked off around January 6th. And it is a home in Troy, Illinois that is worth $500,000 plus. It's got tons of extras we've added to our sponsors have added. Trim Light of St. Louis has put permanent lighting on the outside of the home. Earthworks has provided beautiful stones, and Arcos Landscaping did beautiful landscaping design. Mark's Appliances from Edwardsville, they provided all top-of-the-line Maytag appliances for the home. Just a lot of extra stuff. The garage, I'm in love with the garage. It's a 3-car garage, CJ, that has that beautiful finished floor by Hello Garage. You could eat off the floor. It's so nice in that garage.
Well, and I also, what I like about the garage is it has that split in it too. It goes a long way. I mean, that really makes it a 3-car garage.
Yeah, it is. It's 1,800 square feet. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 3-car garage. But then you have 1,800 square feet with rough-ins in the basement. So you've got a whole nother level of a house. So you're looking at 3,600 square foot home. It's been decorated beautifully. It's very modern and current. There's a beautiful electric fireplace with a solid oak floating mantle above it that we had put in. Just a lot of great stuff. And this home, the tickets are available until they're sold out. When they're gone, they're gone. We're selling 20,000 tickets to support Make-A-Wish Illinois and Make-A-Wish Missouri. And the drawing for the home will be on April 29th live on Fox 2 with Tim Azell. And when we draw that ticket, the winner has a choice. They can say, yep, I want that home, or they can take $300,000 cash. So they have options.
But they can't take both. We just got to...
They cannot take both. They get one or the other. Good try. And then we have a ton of other prizes. There's a hot tub we're giving away from St. Louis Hot Tubs of St. Louis. And then there's a black aluminum fence that's worth about $10,000 that Chesley Fence is giving away to another winner. There's a massage every month for a year. Then if they buy their tickets before January 31st, we have an early bird prize. Anybody that purchases a ticket before January 31st will go into 2 separate drawings. They'll be in the drawing for the early bird prize, which is a golf cart from SLD Golf Carts and a Far Oaks golf package that's worth about $12,000.
Wow, I was about to say.
Then they'll also go into the drawing for the home and the other prizes as well. So if you're going to get tickets, you might as well get tickets now.
Well, and let's really, I mean, it's fun to win the home. It would be fun to hit that quote-unquote jackpot. It would be fun for all of those things. But the bigger point of this is the reason we're doing it, and to support Make-A-Wish on both Illinois and Make-A-Wish Kansas or Missouri, Kansas. This organization, I've talked to both groups, both Make-A-Wish Missouri, Kansas, and Make-A-Wish Illinois, talked to reps on both sides, and just their passion, not only for the children, which is always there, but for their families and the supporters of those children that are fighting these battles of a lifetime. It just blows me away.
You know what I've learned recently is that by getting involved this last year with Make-A-Wish, a lot of time consumers, I think we, from a distance, if we've never been directly affected by a child with a critically ill disease that's been involved with Make-A-Wish, you think all of them want to go to Disney World, right? Or they want to go to Hawaii or want a swimming pool at their house. And that's not the case. I have met more children through the course of this that their wishes are to give back. And I'm going to tell you a specific story to share with your listeners. I met a girl in Highland, Illinois, and I got to see her wish granted. This is a couple of months ago. She was diagnosed with a disease when she was 12 and was given the opportunity to make a wish. Now, she was 12 then, and she's 15 now. When she was 12, her wish was that she wanted a Scooby-Doo mystery van. And they're all like, you're 12, you can't drive. Why would you want a Scooby-Doo mystery van? And her reason was, I want to take that van to every children's hospital that I can get to so other sick kids can come out and play in that van and enjoy it.
Wow.
And it just touched my heart. I get teary-eyed thinking about it now. She's sick. She's not just thinking about herself. She's thinking about making an impact to help other kids. And she got her Scooby-Doo mystery van about 2 months ago. And it was actually at the Wish House on our very first open house that we had. She brought the van with her family. So it's amazing. These kids, they don't just think about themselves. You know, they want to give back and they want to reach out and help others. And, you know, right now in Missouri and Illinois, there are over 2,000 kids waiting for wishes.
Wow.
This project can make such an impact and cut into that number by a large amount to help these kids get their wishes come true. And, you know, not all the kids pass away, but some of them do. Some of them don't live, you know, much past the time that they're diagnosed with their illnesses. Some, you know, a lot of them recover too, which is great. I met an adult recently who's in his 40s, late 40s, that was sick and got a wish. And it impacted his life in so many ways when he shared his story with me. So yeah, you're making, if you buy a wish ticket to support Make-A-Wish, you're making a huge impact, not only on those sick kids today, but down the road, the impact those kids can have and their families. So I encourage everybody to come out and support this project.
Well, and you know, just to follow up, just talking to that, you know, 40-year-old, you know, just to be able, you know, the success of him of winning, you know, battling that
Yes.
illness and getting through it. But also, I mean, regardless of the outcome, those families, I couldn't even imagine, Shannon. I mean, I have one small hiccup in my day and I'm ready to run a press release and not being funny about it. But
Right.
you know, these families are dealing with so much stuff. And just to have that
Yes.
couple of moments is just incredible. And it really does align with the Home Builders mission just at large.
It does. It does. And we were so thrilled to be able to help this organization. And what's even more exciting is it's going to be an annual project.
Wow.
There will be a Wish Home in 26. There will be a Wish Home in 27. So we are going to continue to work on this and mold it and allow it to grow. And we have such a giving community in the Metro East and in St. Louis area and on the Illinois side. And we're really counting on everybody to help us sell those tickets out by April 29th. One other exciting piece of news I'll share with you and your listeners is Ozzie Smith. The Wizard is now one of our spokesperson for this program, and he is going to be appearing at the Wish Home on February 27th at an open house.
Oh, cool.
He will be there for 2 hours to greet the public, get some pictures with them, etc. And that's on February 27th at the home in Troy, Illinois, from 5 to 7 p.m. Ozzie will be there. The open house goes from about 4:30 to 8 p.m.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're excited. I mean, the community has really reached out to us. So get your Wish tickets now. And you can go to www.hbrmea.org and get your tickets online. There's an 800 number listed on the website. They can even go to Mark's Appliances in Edwardsville, Illinois, and buy their tickets in person if they choose to do that instead.
Well, and we're on your website now, Shannon, and I've been showcasing this the entire phone call. There's so many ways that you can purchase them, whether it's online or, like Shannon said, you can call 800-701-2642, or you can even mail 6100 West Main, Maryville, Illinois, 62062, or in person, like Shannon just said, at Mark's Appliance. But I mean, just going back through this, additional prizes include, I just want the darn golf cart, because if you see me on the golf course, you better duck. Give me the golf cart. You got a smart home security system with monitoring for a year. That's a huge incentive. Massages every month for a year. That luxury hot tub, but the fence is what I'm in for. I need a new fence.
Yeah, that fence is amazing.
Well, and take me through, it doesn't seem like, it's obviously a huge project, but it seems like these businesses really were just ready to say, let's help, let's do this, and let's see what we can do.
It's been crazy. I put this project together in about 8 weeks last year.
Wow.
And it was just starting to have conversations with people and telling them what we were doing. And we have such a giving community in the housing industry. Our builders, our trade partners, our landscapers, our banks. We have Associated Bank as a sponsor. They said, we're on board. Goalie Insulation says, we want to be a part of this. We've got Morrison Plumbing. They've invested into the program. Then the city of Troy became a sponsor. They said, we want to invest into the program. So people were willing to step up to the plate and help. And I'm already having reach outs and calls for next year for the 26 home. And this home we're going to be building from the ground up. So it'll be a little bit different for the 26 home. That is the plan, is to build a home from the ground up. And those projects will be starting in the next 2 to 3 months for the 26 home. So any builders out there listening, you'll have an opportunity to get involved in this. Just reaching out to the HBR office, there's going to be an opportunity for a builder to say, I want to be that builder.
That's awesome. Well, and on top of that, too, there's always an opportunity. And anyone I talk to, Shannon, around this area, because we have so many trade friends and business owners that are in those industries, I say you got to be a part of the HBR if you haven't. This is just one of the great things that you all do. Plus, the vetted database that you have for consumers, once you're a part of that, you're setting yourself up for success.
Yes, you are, because consumers do depend on us. And there's so many good things that we're doing at the local level and the national level. For example, the National Association of Home Builders, which the HBR locally is a part of, they have been in conversation with President-elect Donald Trump, now President Donald Trump's transition team for the last couple of months. And they are working on policy agenda for the housing industry to extend and improve the Tax Cuts and Jobs Acts to spur new housing supply. They're working on solutions to fix some of the material supply chains issues that we've been facing the last few years, and then lower construction costs. And then there's a project on his plate that they're in discussions with right now with the president about specific programs we can do to address the labor shortages that we're facing, and then reform the rulemaking process, eliminate excessive regulations. So we're always trying to be proactive and work with our legislators, the president, our senators, our congressmen at the federal and the state level to make an impact to the housing in our community and make housing more obtainable and affordable for people without compromising quality and safety. And, that is always a big focus of ours. And to kind of tie into that, you can meet these wonderful builders coming up at the Home Expo on March 7th, 8th, and 9th.
There we go. All right. So
it
is. We're moving, okay? There's too much that HBR is a part of, but the Home Builders and Remodelers Expo is back March 7th, 8th, and 9th with 150 plus friends that are going to be there to see you.
Yep. We've got experts that'll be on hand. We have basically the booths are sold out at this point. We have pet adoptions by Partners for Pets, and there's a list of supplies you can bring in and get extra entries into the prizes we're giving away all weekend. Local celebrities will be there, local bands and cheerleading groups performing all weekend. It's free to attend, free parking, and if you're thinking about doing anything for your home, it's a great environment to come have conversations. Talk to all these experts in all the different areas. You might find somebody that you want to work with, or they might help you with a project you're doing on your own. That's what we're there for. So it's, again, March 7th, 8th, and 9th at Belclair Fairgrounds in Belleville.
It's going to be a really great event. And honestly, Shannon, how many do you expect coming into this? Because this is a big one.
It is. In March of 24, we had approximately 10,000 consumers come through the door over 3 days.
That's
so
incredible.
We're expecting that, if not a little bit more this year. And I heard an amazing celebrity called CJ is going to be in the house at the home show again.
I will be there. That's right. I love it. Speaking of that, I was just going through the year that was for the Daily Show, and I got back to the Home Expo of last year. Shannon, do you remember the father and the daughter welders? Or blacksmith?
Yes.
They had so many people watching their interview on it. It was like tens of thousands. It was incredible.
Yeah.
It's just one of the fun ones of the year that people really loved.
Yeah. Well, and we've got to do a couple more this spring of some of those fun ones and highlight some of those kids. And, it's starting to turn around in the trades. Everything that the HBA and HBRs across the country are doing, like what I do locally, what National Association of Home Builders in the construction industry, everybody's getting it, that we need more people. And the kids are starting to tune into it, too, that, hey, I can make a really good living and not go in debt and help get my schooling paid for. In fact, we're in the process right now. Our Remodelers Council of the HBR is going to be meeting with 6 schools here in the area that we're awarding some grant money to their construction programs to help these kids, to help get equipment that they may need. So, we are all about advocating and promoting the trades because we're always going to need people that can build a house, that can fix a toilet, that can wire our electric lights, right? Robots aren't going to do all that.
No. Well, and the thing is, too, I mean, it's the right opportunity for so many people that were told for so long you have to go to school until you're 25 years old, traditional schooling. Mm-hmm. And, man, I know so many people, Shannon, right now that have decided, hey, I'm going to go into the trade, and they are just loving life. And it's because, it's not just the money and all that. It's the fact that they're building a piece. They're really a part of their town's history when they start building these projects, and they're driving by these properties and they're going, I just put that in the other day. And it's really a cool thing to kind of witness just from an outsider's perspective.
Yeah, and it's funny when you talk to some of the guys, what I call them the old guys, I'm right there with them in the industry. The stories that they can tell, though, I might be in the car with them because we're going somewhere, and they'll go, hey, I built that house 25 years ago. Or you see that office building? I was involved with that. And I grew up with a grandfather who was in construction his whole life. He was a carpenter. And one of my stories that I'm so proud to tell is that he built Busch Stadium, the original Busch Stadium. He was one of the carpenters on that project all those years ago.
That's incredible.
So, you never know what part of history construction touches, or those people that built those things, and the history that comes from it and the impact to our communities.
That's why I love talking with you, Shannon. I love being a part of this. I'm so excited to march towards the Home Expo, which is literally almost not even 2 months away. That's just scary to think of too. But the Make-A-Wish home, I just think it's so great. And it shows to me, and I know that it's about getting people to the Expo and talking about the Wish home, but I just for folks around here, if you aren't a part of the HBR, you need to join, because what organization is going to be able to have conversations with the federal, state, and local officials for you to fight for to fight for policy that really does benefit you? Plus, you're a part of community drives and events if you want to be, and you're a part of all the traditional organizational benefits. And I just think it just kind of goes to show how special your guys' group is.
Right. It just touches so many different areas.
So
we have
cool.
benefits exclusively for the members, like health insurance, that they can get at group rates when they can't do that on their own. And we're here to advocate. That is what the HBR is, to support the industry, provide benefits to our members, and tunnel through the problems that we face in the industry and be an advocate for them and make an impact on our community. So
100%. Well, Shannon, and is there anything else that we need to talk? Oh, I have a question for you. 60-minute style right now. Is the any updates on the garage sale?
we are not going to have the contractor's garage sale this year. I know you're bummed, DJ.
That's not good.
I know you're bummed. We're going to take a year off this year. We'll probably bring it back next year, though. We like to because we got to let them build up a little bit of inventory between each years of stuff they want to donate to us, right?
I'm just cheap, Shannon, and I got to rebuild, you know?
Well, and you know what? Most of the vendors, though, at the show, they do have specials, and they do have special promotions that they do at the expo itself. So it really is a good time. It's right at the corner of spring coming. We have landscaping companies there. We have a hot tub company. We have companies that are going to be doing water treatment, flooring companies, roofing companies, siding companies, you name it, bathroom remodelers, just about anything you're looking for, windows, a sunroom, you can find it for inside or outside your home at the Home Expo.
And Shannon, that's a great call to action too, because it's the perfect time of the year. The weather's going to thaw out here in a couple of weeks, and people are going to be ready to go. And no matter what, if you're going to the HBRMEA.org website /Home Expo to check out more details, or you're going to buy tickets to win a darn just beautiful home and support a great cause.
Yep.
This is really how do you manage all of this going at the same time? How's the team doing?
The team's doing great. We're doing great. It's me and one other gal, and we just keep pushing. And then we have all the support of our members and our different committees and councils. And they're all volunteers. When you join this organization, you're a volunteer, and they're great support for me. Whenever I need anything, I reach out to them.
That's awesome.
We're doing great, and we're excited about the future and what we can do for the home building industry.
100%. And Shannon, thank you so much for calling in. I always enjoy talking with you. And we'll be talking again soon as we're marching closer and closer to March.
It sounds great, CJ. You have a great rest of the day, and I hope your audience stays warm out there.
Absolutely. You too. Hey, thank you so much, Shannon. For all of you guys at home, we'll take a quick break. Top of the hour news as we're getting close to 10 o'clock. You stay there. I'll stay here on RiverBender.com, Roku TV.